Hello and welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining me on another walk. We did just go shopping and we're going to do that again today, but not for groceries this time. So the plan originally was to mow the lawn today and continue working on my carb script, which I'll talk about that in a minute. But it would seem that just plans have to change. It rained last night and the grass isn't ready to be mowed yet. No one likes to mow wet grass. And then also we have like 6 batteries for the electric mower and only one of them is charging. And electric batteries are expensive. So I have to go pick up some wires that I am going to attempt to kind of spark a recognition in the battery that it needs to be charged. Apparently if they get so empty, they won't register that they need to be charged. And then also it has been far too long since we cleaned out the boat. I've been waiting for Steven to come home. And then I realized that there's actually no point to wait for him to come home to do it. I could just hop on a bus, use the supplies that we have waiting for us at the boat, and just do it myself. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go clean the boat, and then there is a boat supply store really close to our boat, go figure, where I'm pretty sure I can pick up the 2 wires I need for the batteries. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the boat cleaning process if you haven't seen it before. I have done it once before. We're going to visit a boat shop, and then I'm going to show you guys possibly bringing life back into batteries that won't charge. Fingers crossed. And if you guys have been watching for a while, you'll be happy to know that I gave myself plenty of time to talk on my walk and think about what I'm saying before running to catch the bus. So the bus is in, well, kind of within running distance from here, so let's talk a minute about my carb script. So I had the script written. I lost some links, I don't know how, but they were references and I referred to them in the script, so I wanted to be like double checking them before it's all finalized, before I start recording everything and then have to edit it. And I don't know where these links went to. They're not there no more. Also, just so that you guys know, I did not use ChatGPT for reference links. You guys should never do that. It 99.9% of the time does not send you to a correct reference link. So you have to go on the CDC website, or if you're reading an article, find out what CDC research they're referencing. It's a whole thing. Especially if you're also combining like things from Reddit that link you to an article, that links you to CDC. It takes a minute to research it, but as long as you have all your links in a row, your ducks in a row, you can write the script because you have read it and you know what you're talking about. I'm not well researched, well knowledgeable enough about carbs. I was just trying to learn, and honestly, I'm not, so the links are giving me a little bit of issue. While I was trying to find them, I found some more videos, some more articles talking about the effects of blood sugar on your cardiovascular health. Also, I realized I didn't really go into detail about why sugar causes inflammation, and that's something I really wanted to go into, yada, yada, yada. And then, while you're looking up these resources and finding new stuff and trying to figure out where you want to put this new information, you reread the script, and I'm reading it and I'm going, oh, there's no personality. Like, it just reads like a bunch of articles put together, like a science-y lecture, and I wanted it to be having more fun with it. There's a channel that I watch that does some really good in-depth research that always is fun, and it's called David Achu. I'll link his most recent video that I think perfectly kind of sums up how I want my video to look, although I don't want to copy him, obviously. We all have our different personalities, variety is the spice of life, but I wanted it to be more engaging, have more of a personality behind it, and it's just not there yet. I keep having these ideas of how I want videos to be, and they're just not, they're not materializing the way that I'm visualizing it. I mean, that is causing a whole other set of issues. Like, my self-confidence is down the drain right now. For quick reference, my weigh-in was 157 again this morning. I'm in a plateau again. I call it my 157 plateau because it's the number I see the most while in this plateau. I'm not seeing any progress in anything I'm doing. My B-roll has gotten worse. My informative videos, somewhere the personality got sucked out of it, and I'm not making any progress on my weight loss. So I'm having a little bit of self-confidence issues with it, which is also stalling the carb video. But I'm going to keep working on it. I'm just going to work on it slowly but surely, chip away at it. It's just going to take a little bit more time. It's literally all you can do if like your skill set isn't matching what you want to put out there. You just have to work on it longer. You have to learn the techniques you want. You have to really sit down and think about what you want. And what I really, really, really want is to put out a good video that I think will be engaging and informative. The garbage trucks are coming. I gotta finish this little thought process up. The ones where I'm walking and talking and I don't make a lot of sense, kind of like this one, I get that sometimes I jump around in thought processes because that's kind of what you do when you're talking to a camera, walking, talking, doing a whole bunch of stuff. But for the ones that I want to feel more produced, like cinematic vlogs, informative vlogs, adventure time vlogs, I do want some more skills and effort put around it, so I'm gonna work on that. But in the meantime, I can talk to you guys about how I'm feeling, what I'm doing today, kind of just update you guys, have a more chilled, laid-back vlog that allows me to practice my talking skills. Is it the best vlog ever? Probably not. But at least you guys know I'll keep showing up. Even if I have to take breaks sometimes and figure out what's going on, I will still show up. And also today you guys might learn something that you didn't know about how to restart a battery, hopefully. And we'll spend some time outside. I mean, I'm doing the things I can do, and even if they're small little things like cleaning a boat, going and buying wire, at least I'm not sitting down eating candy and chips like I was for like 2 months before. Oh, I have gotten a little too close to the road. I don't think I have much more else to say. I think I have said a lot of things, possibly not in an order that makes sense. And the bus is due to come fairly soon here. So I will attempt to get you guys some decent B-roll, and I will see you guys on the boat.
What lies on the horizon, horizon before us? My heartbeat calls your name. Can anybody feel the same? Covered by the twilight, it's alright. Again. Tell me, when does it end? My heartbeat calls your name. Covered by the starlight, it's alright.
God for this water. Yeah, I really needed that. Stepping off the bus, it was like, uh-oh, I'm not dressed warmly enough. And now I'm sweating profusely. So I didn't do the layers that you're supposed to do in the Northwest. So this is coming off. I won't look great, but we don't body shame here, right? Oh God, thank God. Oh boy, that was hot. It's a Sherpa sweater. Okay, so this is the bucket. Where's the pump? I have to find the pump somewhere. I got that wet. Okay, so cloths, bucket, where be a pump. Do I need something? Oh, nope. It's got an on-off switch. I'm guessing it's battery operated, so that's good. If I remember correctly, I stick this part in where the water is, and this hose needs to be in the bucket collecting water. It has to be done a certain way. I'll also need my phone and a flashlight to see where the water is. So filming is going to be a little tricky because I don't want to accidentally drop my camera into a hole full of water. So we'll see what we can do here. After that, I'm going to take CLR Mold and Mildew Cleaner. It is a safer choice that meets US EPA safer product standards, and it's bleach free. So good option for a boat. It does what it needs to do, which is clean the mold and mildew. And it's not full of harsh, well, it's probably full of some harsh chemicals, but not bleach. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yep, there has been some water collecting. Yeah, okay. So I need to take the nozzle and stick it right in there. Okay. Okay, bucket. Why are you in the way? You are really in the way. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's not too hard. It doesn't seem to want to go up the nozzle anymore. What the hell? Nope. Come on, make your way up. Gravity, gravity. You got this, buddy. Do I help you along a little bit? Why are you not sucking anything into the hose? Okay. Reconfigure here. There it is. It's a lot trickier than I thought it was. It's not going. It's just the water's sticking in the hose, and I've got to figure out the right angle. So I'll show you the bucket when it's done. Alright, that is the amount of water that I've got out so far. The tricky part was getting the angle of the hose for the correct water pressure amount for it to shoot back down into the bucket. Alright, and here is the second one, about a third of the bucket. That one was a struggle. That was very hard to get. And normally we would take this towel and throw it at the bottom of the hole to kind of soak up the rest of it. But Steven is not here. I don't have a truck to throw a wet towel in to go wash. And we don't want to leave it in the boat to just like help mold grow. So that water is going to have to stay until another day. But at least I can rest peace of mind that I got a bucket and a third out. Now to wiping. I honestly can't tell you which part of this process I hate more. They both suck. But they are both important steps that, you know, you need to keep for maintenance. So I found a whole plethora of what I need to clean. It's hiding. That's the stuff I'm looking for right there. One little corner in the back. I'll make sure to check all the corners and then we're off. Okay, I gotta be real honest with you guys. I am not feeling very confident in my outfit right now. It's a very thin tank top on top of leggings and a sports bra. I do not have the body shape for that. I really don't. But also I'm afraid that if I wear my Sherpa sweater, gonna pass out from heat. So we're gonna wash our hands real quick, and then we're gonna head to that boat store, and hopefully they'll have a sale going on where I can like purchase an oversized t-shirt or something. Not a horrible thing to have, because I can always use it for sailing in the future. All right, off we go. All right, let's check out the outerwear first. And back there, I'm seeing some 15% off items. That's good for the water. T-shirts, t-shirts, t-shirts. I definitely need to get me one of these in the future. When I hit my goal weight. What price do you say? That's not horrible. Maybe. I kind of like that one. $21. I'm trying to think on if I would feel worse spending about $25 on a t-shirt that I don't particularly care or feel one way about versus just wearing this for a little bit longer. I think I'd rather just be uncomfortable for a little bit longer. Alright, see this has, I think what I'm looking for, it's a light long sleeve. I think it's going to offer some UV protection. Yeah, no. Is there even UV protection on this? I see nothing about UV protection. No. So I am done shopping for these two little wires. I did make a small mistake because you can cut these little wires off and they'll charge you per length. Or you could buy a whole spool of it for about $9, and my brain said I only need this much. So it was 45 cents. I don't even know if you can charge 45 cents on a debit card. I don't know if that's a thing you can do. In any case, I would have felt silly trying. So I spent some time looking around for a cheap item that I might want or need for the boat. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't think of anything. And then I passed those pamphlets that I showed, I think, in the B-roll. I think that's what I did with the footage I got from there. Northwest Seashore Life. I do think I need this because I have seen things out there that I've been relaying back to you guys in the past that were quite silly. I thought we had leopard seals out here. We definitely do not. I was surprised to know that jellyfish came out here. I don't know why. And then I had to question my sanity of thinking that I saw a humpback whale through the binoculars, and I was not positive if humpback whales come out here. This has all that information, including starfish, and it's waterproof. So next time we go kayaking or sailing and I see something, I have this little guy with me, and hopefully not sound as not knowledgeable about the shore life that I am currently hanging out in. I mean, I'll be fair to myself and say not everybody can know everything all the time, but I can take small steps to learn. I did end up missing the bus that I could have caught if I hadn't spent so much time looking for something that was more than 45 cents at that store. So I've got an hour to kill before the bus arrives, minus the 15 minutes it takes to walk there. So I think what I'll do is I'll pop a squat somewhere and we'll go over this together, because why not? There was no real plan in this vlog other than to talk to you guys and show you some things that I do that aren't being shown on a daily basis, something new. So that's the plan. When I get to my stop, we'll take a look at this. All right, so now I've got like a 30-40 minute wait. Not so bad. There is like a nice shore that also should be in this B-roll that I could sit and just watch the waves for a little bit, but there's also like a hill and lots of rocks, and it is really hard for me to get up and down on. And with all the walking I've done so far, my leg is kind of starting to not agree with me. So we'll just take a seat at the bus stop. I've got my Sherpa sweater as a little seating butt pad, and we're gonna take a look at this guy. $8, not bad. You know, now that I'm looking at these wires, they might be a little short. Oh well, worst comes to worst, I can combine the two, right? Should have got the damn spool. Anyway, if I hadn't, I wouldn't have got this. Can you guys see this good? All right, so it opens up into many, many pages. It's got info on this side and on this side. See, now that's interesting. This is called a sea sack. I've seen these. Also, I didn't know that this was surf grass. Ooh, I would love to see a beach pea. It is a creeping plant found on dunes and beaches. Okay, so this is sea stars, minis. Oh God, I know how to say this word, but it's not going off my tongue. Anemones, adaminis. Shit. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Allies. Oh God. The orca sea star, and they look purple. From what I could, oh, yep, purple. Maybe red, purple, orange, or brown. And I didn't know they could be purple, and I didn't know that they could be like so many in one place. Like, I thought the rock was just being abducted by alien sea creatures. Aggregate. Oh God, anemone. Damn it. It's in a mini, right? And they grow to 20 inches, usually grow in clumps. I've seen them. Oh, and there's the moon jellyfish. I showed you guys one of those in one of the kayaking videos. I think it was with all the purple sea stars and the mini. Ooh, lion's mane jellyfish. I wouldn't mind seeing that. What is the lion's mane jellyfish? It gets up to 8 feet. Note, that's the large size. I'm dying to find a sand dollar. I've been on many beaches and never found a sand dollar. But that is cool. I have seen these out here. One single one. Let's see here. Black turban snail. Those are all over our boat right now. Blue mussels. The beach is littered with them. The lined cheaton. I wouldn't mind seeing that one. And of course the giant western nasa. This is a geoduck. I actually have, what is it? Pictures Paint Powerful Perspectives. It's another kayaking video. I love an alliteration. But I've seen these squirt out. I was trying to capture them, but it's really hard to because they don't squirt in the same timing or in the same place. And they're the largest burrowing clam in the world. Hermit crab, I think we've all seen those. Dungeness crab. They're very tasty. Purple shore crab. I would not mind seeing that guy. That sounds really cool. Porcelain crab. I've never seen it, but it says very common along rocky shorelines under stones. Well, I'm not turning up stones usually, so that's probably why. Ooh, mole crab. Moves in and out with the tide on open beaches. Maybe I'll see one of those. Barnacle, always easy to find those. And shrimp, very tasty. Skate egg case. I think I would have to know what a skate egg case is. Near shore fishes. Fish. That's a weird looking creature. China rockfish. I know about rockfish. You want to be careful with those guys. Aren't their upper gills venomous? I can't remember. Is it venomous or poisonous? I think it's venomous. And the spiny dogfish. That one has me rethinking if I want to go in the water. Does it say exactly where it goes? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, actually, there's quite a few rockfish now that I'm looking. Copper rockfish, yellow eye rockfish, and China rockfish. And there is our beautiful, beautiful salmon. The Chinook king salmon is what I have been able to get pictures. Very, very short video, like very short glimpses of them jumping out of the water. I want to see these guys though. I did not know we had such a diverse grouping of ducks. The red-throated loon I've seen, the common loon I've seen. Ooh, I want to see a horned grebe. No, reddish neck and ear tufts. I think I've seen a western grebe before. And I'm going to tell you straight up, these ring-necked duck, the American Wygon, northern shoveler, northern pintail mallard, canvasback, green-winged teal, and blue-winged teal, they kind of all just look the same to me. I don't know if I'd ever be able to tell the difference on those. We'll see next time, because at the docks you usually get a few ducks out there. I'm not really into ducks because I know too much about them to like them. The birds are interesting. I want to see the surf scooter, although I don't know if I'd be able to tell it from the loon or the grebe. The birds are not that interesting. Oh, well, there's a second page here for birds. Oh, there's 3 pages of birds. Okay, well, all these birds look the same to me, except for the swans, obviously. And the double-crested cormorant. There's a Wilson snipe. Sanderling looks kind of cool. That's interesting. The marbled godwit, I think that's pronounced goodwit. Its long bill is slightly upturned. I wonder why they didn't mention that about the American avocet. It's very upturned, is it not? Oh wow, we get puffins out here? I really wish this told us like where we would see it, but I mean it is a little pamphlet, so I guess not, but there could be a little like seen here note. That looks like a penguin. I don't think that is a penguin, but I might have to Google that one. The gulls are interesting because these gulls all look the same, but I have been wondering, like, you can tell noticeable difference, like subtle differences, but because there's so many, you start to notice the differences. So I think I would be able to tell the difference on these if I get close enough. The great blue heron, I've seen many of those. The bald eagle, I have captured a couple of them on the camera. Mostly Steven's Galaxy phone does a better job capturing it from far away. And then the osprey, I actually saw this while I was walking today and I missed the opportunity to film it. I was very annoyed about that. There should be a part where I was next to a little stream and then a train was going by. I was trying to see if that bird would come out and flight again. It did not, but that's how I got that lucky shot. I was waiting for this bird to come back out. Also, there's like turkey vultures out here. I'm surprised they don't mention that, like where the bald eagle is. Turkey vultures, very cool. The first time I saw one, I was amazed on what the heck I was looking at, and it flew so close to our car. I'm gonna put this, what they look like on the screen now, because I need you guys to see this. Okay, and then last but not least, the marine animals. Wow, I did not know we got northern sea lions. See, okay, they say males have hairy necks. I would rather like to know where I should stay away from so I don't have to come across a northern sea lion, frankly. And a California sea lion too. I do not really want to cross paths with one. The harbor porpoise, okay, there's the harbor seal. That's what I mistook for a leopard seal. Harbor porpoise, I think I've seen those quite a few times. Though the ones I saw, they didn't have this like extra blubber right here. They were skinnier. Pacific white-sided dolphin. This is probably what I've seen more of out here. Always amazing to capture them because they get real close. I've never seen a Dall's porpoise before. I'm gonna have to show you guys the video of the killer whales. They come really close into Bellingham Bay, and I am so ticked off because I missed like a family of them on a day that I wanted to go sailing, but we couldn't. And then we found out that they were out there with their cute little family. So I'm gonna have to show you guys the video that was recently captured that's on Reddit. The humpback whale, which I know I saw the fin of through binoculars. Finback whale, that's interesting. I don't know a dang thing about a finback whale, but it's up to 80 feet. Again, where does that go over here? And a gray whale, Jesus, okay. Well, it sounds like we've got some pretty big whales that come out here. I'm dying to see the orca whales. And with that, I don't know how much I'm gonna leave in. I'm gonna roast in the sun, hopefully not get a sunburn. And we'll see if this whole expedition was worth it with the batteries. Oh, you know what? No matter what, it was worth it. I got outside, talked to you guys a little bit, a lot. I've gone through 3 batteries now, and I got the boat clean. My spirits are a lot more lifted than starting out the day. So that's great. All I have to do is succeed with this battery thing, and the whole day will be a complete win. So the next time I see you guys, we'll see if it is. If not, it's no worries. For all the reasons I just listed. Quick note before we get started, I lost the pamphlet. I was not paying very much attention, and the purse could have flipped over a little bit and emptied out some of the contents. Good news is, they weren't that expensive. We're still on the I'm winning today bus. Oh, bus was a bad choice of word. But anyway, wire cutters. So with the wire cutters, I want to remove some of this insulation around both ends of both wires. Not cut it, just remove some. I'm gonna be very careful here. That's not good enough. Is there a way to do this that I'm not aware of? Maybe down here? Nope. I'm just afraid to put too much pressure on it. If I bought the spool, maybe I wouldn't be so afraid of cutting it and making it too short. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this off camera. Okay, so what we have here is one battery that is charged, and then none of these. None of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, that just will not. Hopefully this will fix that. Flammable stuff out of the way maybe. Here's my wires. I'm supposed to take the charged battery, and on this battery, down where the charging is, there's a minus and a plus and a T and a T. I'm gonna just quick Google and make sure that this is B plus, B minus. And what I wanna do is connect from the battery that won't charge, the minus to the minus, the plus to the plus. I think there might be an order that you do it in, so let me just double check this. Okay, yes, these pluses and minuses, they are the B pluses and minuses. You wanna do B plus to B plus, and I'm gonna go B plus. Did I not get a good enough wire here? Uh-oh. And B minus to B minus. I don't think I got a big enough wire. I think I should have gotten really big clunky ones. I thought it was a lot thinner. We'll see if that worked. I did see a spark. Ah, it did not work. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Woohoo! Would you look at that? That means it's charging. I fixed one. 3 more to go. As far as losing the pamphlet goes, I'm kind of disappointed. I really liked it, but I can always buy another one. It wasn't that expensive. All in all, I had a great day. If that was the biggest loss I suffered, I'm coming out gold. These batteries, if I didn't get this to work, they're expensive. They're way more expensive than an $8 pamphlet. That being said, keep your head up, guys. If you feel like you're struggling and you want to give up a little bit, don't. It's just not an option. We got to keep pushing through, and when we keep pushing through, a lot of the time, good things will happen. Not every time, but a lot of the time, and with some losses as well. You just got to weigh how important they are. And with that, I will see you guys soon. Bye! Not so fast. I need a quick update before we say goodbye. I got my pamphlet back. It was bugging me. I just had to go check. I hopped on a bicycle, rode to the bus stop. There it was. It's windy out too, so that's really lucky. And also, 2 out of the 4 batteries are currently charging. They're blinking green. They're on their way to a full recovery. The other 2, they're old. That might be it. Also, they both let out quite a spark and like soldered my connecting wires. So I don't think that's good. And that is when I decided it was time to go and be done. And with that, I'm done. It's time to go. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.